All right, here we go again. Me talking to the camera without a device to hold my phone. So, oops, there we go. Hey, sorry about that. Let me see. How can I do this? Maybe I go like this. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's been a day. It's been a Monday for sure. This morning we were supposed to have dialysis session number 2, and supposed to be there at 6:30. I believe. Pretty sure it was supposed to be 6:30. Yeah, 6 o'clock Friday. It was 6:30 today. I'm not really sure what the difference was. But anyway, I set my alarm wrong. I meant to set it for 4:45. And I know that sounds excessive, but I wanted plenty of time. I like to, when I'm able to, wake up slowly, have plenty of time to get my AG1 down and all of that good stuff before I have to start getting Walt up. And I like to get him up a little early, just to kind of let things start moving for him and maybe get him to go to the bathroom before we have to go. And yeah, I didn't set my alarm for 4:45. I set it for 5:45, which is the time that I actually hoped to be leaving the house. So I bust into his room and turn the light on. And I'm standing there in my birthday suit, waking him up. He's clueless and doesn't know what to do or how to do anything before we're actually gonna leave. Anyway, got there in pretty good time. I didn't take my shot. I didn't take my AG1. I didn't go to the bathroom. I didn't do any of that stuff. In fact, well, I guess I was peeing when I'm peeing and standing there and looking at the clock when I realized what the clock is actually saying. When it hit me, I was like, oh. So I did finish peeing. And then, so we get there, and 2 of the 3 people that worked on my father last Friday were there. Today there were 2 new people that assisted, and they couldn't get it. The way his fistula is set up, two needles go in his right elbow. I guess one is input and one's output. And eventually they got one and they could not get the other. And I could tell they felt bad jabbing him so much. I know he was getting aggravated being jabbed so much. He didn't say anything, or even, I mean, he winced a little bit, but not what you would expect for what they were kind of doing to him there. And they did that for quite a while before they finally were like, I'm sorry, we're just not going to be able to do it today. So I don't know what's going to be different Wednesday, but we're going to go back Wednesday and try again. So it was a little bit of a relief from the standpoint of I had a doctor's appointment myself this morning and was concerned about getting back to pick him up in time. So as it turns out, that was not an issue today. So got home. He actually said he was going to sleep in his chair. Didn't turn the TV or anything on. Just got in his chair, put his feet up, had his blanket, and went to sleep, I guess. I went to the garage. I wanted to make sure, in case my doctor said no exercising today, that I had gotten my exercise done before I went. So I got, I just did a 6K row, which is my minimum. It's like a 30-minute. It usually takes me right at 30 minutes or a little more these days. So that left me enough time to eat a little breakfast, take my morning pills before I went. Really not knowing what to expect at this appointment. All I was told was that it was getting fitted for a monitor and follow-up to the TEE from a couple weeks ago. Well, as it turns out, it was indeed not a follow-up to the TEE, and the monitor was, I don't know why they say getting fitted or getting equipped with a monitor, whatever term they were using was somewhat misleading. They stuck a sticker on my chest. That's all it was. There's it's almost like, it's similar to my CGM. I mean, it's like a glucose monitor they stuck on my chest. And it's only for 24 hours, which is so weird to me. And of course, since I've had it on now for 6+ hours, I haven't had any symptoms, of course. No shortness of breath, no pounding, no skipping, none of the good things that I've gotten used to my heart doing to me. So, I got there early, I got taken back early, and I was back in my truck 1 minute before my actual appointment time, which is kind of nice. Went to the grocery store because I decided last night we needed to do beef for dinner tonight. I tried to alternate beef and other meats. So tonight would be a beef night, and I didn't have any. So I went to the grocery store to get some ground beef. Fortunately, it was dated such that I went ahead and got tonight and Wednesday night's meal of ground beef. And what else did I need? I needed some yogurt. I've kind of changed what yogurt I'm eating. Same brand, different variety. But damn, was it good? And I didn't have any more at the house. I had one left. So I needed to do that. And then there were a couple other things I got. I don't remember what, but those were the two main things I needed, was ground beef and yogurt. Damn, what the hell else did I get? Got some more blueberries. I have plenty of salad stuff. I didn't need that. I didn't need fruit. Anyway, probably the least amount of money I've spent at the grocery store in a long time. It was about $62, something like that. Got some scratch offs, didn't do shit on them. And then went home, decided to watch TV for a little while, fell asleep, during which time when I came back in from exercising, Walt had gone to his bed, which was fine. I kind of thought he would do that anyway. But when I came back in from exercising, he was back. He went to bed. So, when I fell asleep, when I woke up, he was sitting out on the back deck, which, when it's warm enough and sunny enough, he loves it. That's fine. That's good. Get him some vitamin D. Get him out of the house a little bit, and it's all good. Oh, there's a symptom. Yep, got to write that one down. Got a little pain there in the chest for a second. And then that's kind of it. That's kind of all I've done. I was kind of just looking forward to watching the Premier League, and even though it's the team that I hate the most, they are playing the team that is the worst in the league. And so I thought, well, maybe there's a shot. And if there isn't a shot, I'll stop watching when it gets ugly. Well, since I left the house at 20 after 3 and the match started at 3, you can safely assume it got ugly quickly. The number 3 team in the league versus the number 20 team in the league, you would think, oh, well, number 3 is gonna beat them. But it's the Premier League, and it's very competitive. And if you're in the Premier League, you can't be giving up. It was on pace to be 18-0. They gave up 3 goals in the first 15 minutes. What the hell? Anyway, so I stopped watching and decided I needed to come get my prescriptions. So here I am at Target. Used to be Target, but now, considering their stance on things, let's call them Target. No, that's not nice. That's not nice, Chrissy. Anyway, so this is going to pretty much be the end of my day. I think I'm going to go home and do some more exercise and maybe lift weights for a change, since it seems like it's been forever. And tomorrow's a sensor changing day. Or actually, tonight is. So this current sensor expires in a few hours, and that's why I had to come pick one up. So that's all for now. I may or may not talk to you anymore later. Probably not. But anyway, see ya.